Well, I was lucky enough to catch up with Alan Jones. Welcome to On Two Wheels.
Thanks very much.
Mate, we're a program about motorcycles, but we couldn't pass this offer up today of coming to this fantastic Festival of Speed.
Well, there's plenty of bikes here as well, I see, on the way in, and I'm a bit of a bike enthusiast, so I'll be going to have a look at a few.
Cool, that's great. Now behind us is one of a most amazing car, a supercar. I walked up and thought, oh, someone's parked their Ferrari there. It's not a Ferrari.
No, it's hopefully going to be Australia's first supercar. That's very much a prototype, work in progress. But it's the first of hopefully by the time we get to our third or fourth one, that'll be the definitive one. But you've got to start somewhere.
Fantastic. Now these are all built where?
On the Gold Coast at Mullendina.
Fantastic. So it's purely Australian.
Absolutely. Yep. We're going to keep it as purely Australian as we can.
Now I've seen some of the specs on it. It's 0 to 100 pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the lightweight version will do 0 to 100 in about 3 seconds. So that'll be quick enough for most people, I think.
Now is this going to be supercar, super money?
No, it's not. That's the whole point of it. I mean, there's 4 things that sell a car as far as I'm concerned. It's looks, finish, performance and price. And we think we're going to build a car that's going to be equally finished as well as a Lambo or Ferrari. And we're hoping we're going to be able to sell it for about $250, $260.
Wow, that's quite something. That's going to be amazing. You're obviously going worldwide with this. You're not just aiming at Australia.
No, we've already appointed a New Zealand distributor. It's America, Indonesia, anywhere that they're interested in buying it.
Fantastic. Well, look, enjoy the day, and I believe you're going to go out for a lap on the track?
Yeah, I'm going to take it around, yep.
Fantastic. Well, look forward to seeing it going out. Thank you very much, Alan.
No, thank you.
Cheers. A big thank you to the Festival of Speed organisers. We got into the press conference, and we had a chance to talk to Mark Webber. I asked Mark, coming from a motorcycling background, his parents used to own a motorcycle store, whether he ever dreamt of becoming a MotoGP champion rather than a Formula One champion. And this is what he said.
Absolutely, yeah. I used to commentate to myself on my motocross bike all the time, leading races and racing against Eddie Lawson and Freddie Spencer and those guys. They were my heroes growing up. And of course, what Wayne and Mick did was incredible for the country. We've had probably a bit more success on 2 wheels than we have on 4, probably because it's a sport that's access is good for us as young Australians over here in rural areas. You can have a crack on your bike, and that's something which I did for sure. My dad had a Yamaha dealership for 20 years. We loved the bikes, but my mum didn't. So I think there would have been a divorce if I continued on the bike. So the injuries and things like that, obviously you get. So I went the soft option and went to car racing.
Jeremy, welcome back to Perth.
Thank you.
Do you like it here? You just want to move out here, or is it?
Yeah, does it look obvious?
Yeah, it does.
I've been here a few times. Yeah, of course, I'd love to live out here. It's a brilliant part of the world. Good people, good atmosphere, love the track. It's got everything that I need over here, yeah, but really all my work's still in Europe, so at some stage maybe I would love to come and do something more over here, but any opportunity I get, of course I'll come over.
Definitely. So what are you're on the GSXR, just doing a few demonstration laps?
We're on the Warp Suzuki today, just I believe I'm doing some time lapse against Mark Webber on his in his Red Bull car, so I don't know how that's going to work out. I suppose it depends on the condition of the track for both of us, but that's not until later on. At the moment we're just going to do a superbike race. It's a 3-lap dash from the grid start, so again, it'll be good fun.
So how'd you go last week at the Kings?
Well, it was the first time I was on the bike. I was struggling a little bit with my setup. I hadn't got it just working the way I wanted to until the very end of the day. I finished a third in the restart on the last race, but we weren't ever going to get near Jimmy or Brian. They've been riding bikes that they've been riding all year, and it's difficult to come and step on a superbike and be competitive. But I was happy with my result at the end of the day. Just took us all day to get there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. So out of all the bikes you've ridden, what sort of bike are you a fan of the most?
I mean, any superbike, 4-cylinder, 2-cylinder. Last year I rode the KTM, really enjoyed that. Love twin-cylinder bikes, but really I'm basically anything I get my leg over. Yeah, that's a bit like that. I think I like to be able to ride everything. I don't really prefer one bike. I do like the 4-cylinder, Suzuki here. But I think if I was taking my choice,
you'd be back on a 2-stroke.
I'd probably back on a 2-stroke, which
Can't beat it,
it's a long way. We've come a long way since the two-strokes, and they're just being phased out right now. But some great times in Phillip Island on two-strokes. A couple of 3 pole positions actually, and yeah, I really enjoyed those days.
Welcome back. I'm here with Jack Harrison and Olivia. Jack, this is your little go-kart, isn't it?
Yes.
How long have you been driving this little thing?
About a year now.
A year? And what cc is it?
I think about 80.
80 cc. Geez, that'll go all right. Are you going to be like Mark Webber one day?
Yes.
You hope so?
Yep.
Okay, so have you been driving fast this year?
Yep.
Yeah, did well?
Yep.
Excellent. So what would you rather drive? Would you rather drive a touring car, or would you like to drive a Formula 1 car?
A Formula 1 car.
Formula 1 car, straight to the top, you reckon?
Yep.
Well, maybe if you like Daniel Ricciardo, you'd be able to do that in a couple of years' time then.
Yep.
All right, well, you kids go out there and have some fun and enjoy yourselves, all right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
thanks for having a chat.
Managed to catch up with Terry, who's swigging the water. It's a nice warm day for you, Terry.
It's warm in more ways than one.
Now, you're responsible for all of this.
That's right. I know. If anybody's looking for me, say you didn't see me.
Right? Are you sort of semi-happy?
No, I am. But we're probably a little bit overwhelmed with the success. We're having real troubles getting people in here.
Yeah.
It's a story at every big circuit in the world.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
But this looks like being a bigger crowd than even we hoped for, and it just puts everything under pressure, of course.
Yeah, well, I reckon it's topping the V8s, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what the traffic management people are telling me.
Yeah.
That we got too many. We got too many, as they see it. But yeah, no, it's a bigger crowd than the V8s.
Now, how lucky are you? Mark Webber, Daniel, you got all those people here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. We've been lucky 3 ways. We were lucky to get Red Bull F1 car here. Then we were lucky to get Mark Webber, and then just before, on the eve of the festival, Daniel signs with Toro Rosso. So God is smiling down on me, I tell you, this week.
Fantastic. Of course, we're in WA, so the weather's never going to be a problem.
No, it's perfect. It's been beautiful. It's warm, but have a drink, find some shade, and just see the best motorsport that I think Australia's ever seen.
And there's everything. There's stuff in the air, there's stuff on the ground, there's 2 wheels, there's 4 wheels, there's 3 wheels. It's an amazing array of cars, vehicles. It's a fantastic event.
Well, we were adding it up. $100 million worth of cars are going to get out on the track. Over $100 million worth of cars. And if you just see the track out there now, the cars out there now, the nod to the Bathurst era, there's 4 or 5 GTHO Phase 3s out there.
It's unreal.
Do the math, you just unbelievable amount of quality and amount of vehicles here.
Yeah, well, look, it's a credit to you, mate. We'd love to be back here next year, because I think you might be back here next year.
we're definitely doing this for the long run. So yeah, see us back here.
And Perth, what about elsewhere?
Well, I'm a Perth boy, and we'd like to make this a success here. And there's no reason why you can't have an international event in Perth. You've got to put in the time and resources, and not be greedy.
Yeah.
Put it all back, and we're prepared to do that.
Fantastic, Terry. Well, congratulations, and I hope you'll have us back next year because it's absolutely amazing event.
Appreciate you guys coming out and covering it.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
There's a good little atmosphere here, a lot of people here, it's really good. The weather's obviously pretty warm for everyone, so that's great to see, all age groups, and it's been great.
Daniel, Ricciardo or Ricciardo? That is the question.
Ricciardo.
It's Ricciardo.
Second eye is silent.
Silent, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, Daniel, welcome to On Two Wheels. We're a program about motorcycles, but we've come down to this Festival of Speed. What do you reckon on this here?
Yeah, it's since I left the car, I've surprisingly been swamped by a lot of people, so I haven't really had a chance to look around, but I can tell by the amount of people that it's there must be some good stuff around here.
It's absolutely amazing, mate. Now, you've got a special ride next year.
Yeah, getting to go on the Toro Rosso, and not full time yet, but it's a start, and it's quite a big foot in the door. We'll get the Friday practices, so looking forward to that.
So that means all you get to drive is on a Friday?
On a Friday, yeah, just the first session at the moment. That's the plan, and I'll also do World Series as I did this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be busy and a lot of seat time, which is good.
But then if one of the other crew gets sick?
Then I guess I'll be in there, yeah.
So you've got your parents sitting at home in Duncraig sticking pins in dolls, have you?
No. We're all keeping the feet on the ground, and we'll, steady and see how she goes.
Good, mate. Now, how's Mark helped you out?
Yeah, he's good. He's, spent quite a bit of time with him this year at the races, and obviously he's pretty tied up there, but he's always willing to throw me a bit of advice, and when I've been in a few situations or a bit unsure about something, I've gone up to ask him, and he's always offered some of his experience.
Fantastic. Now, what are you taking out today, mate?
I have no idea. I was meant to be out there now, but it's a bit of confusion at the moment. But at least the Formula One car, I think that's sorted. So
You're definitely going to take it out.
Yeah, that's all that matters for me. So yeah, I'll be out there at just after lunch.
You doing the full track or the short track?
I don't know yet. Tried to convince him to doing the full track, and I think coming over the brow and down the hill would be good fun.
Oh, it's going to be awesome, mate. Because if you stretch it over that hill, you might just get a bit of air underneath it.
Yeah, we might have to have a bit of a safety lift over the hill. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, okay, mate. Well, look, enjoy yourself. There's thousands of people here to see you. Absolutely fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Ricciardo. Give him a round of applause, people. Amazing, absolutely. Cheers, matey. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.
Well, waiting for the moment for this Formula One Red Bull car to fire up. There's loads of people here. They've all been waiting in anticipation for this car to fire up. We've got a couple of youngsters here. We'll just ask, your name is?
Joel.
Joel, what do you reckon on this today?
Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you ever been to a Festival of Speed before?
No.
No, it's pretty good. You reckon we're going to have it again in Perth?
Yeah, we should.
You didn't have to queue too much to get in, did you?
Oh, you're kidding, right?
Yeah.
2 hours in the car. It's a
2
joke.
hours in the car. Did you play any good games?
No.
Well, it's a perfect time for bonding, surely.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, Corey, we're sitting here waiting for this Formula One car. It takes a lot of preparation, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it takes 3 hours to warm the oil up.
Similar to me, actually. It takes me about 3 hours in the morning to warm my oil up.
Yeah, I've got to get straight in the shower, otherwise it's all over.
So what do you reckon on this? I mean, it's been an amazing event, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of people have come here to see everything, not just one thing.
You know, they've had a few problems. People have been stuck in cars for a long time, queuing up to get in. But really, this is something WA wants.
Yeah, definitely. But you're even getting that when the V8 supercars are here or the superbikes. So it doesn't really matter, it's the way it happens.
Well, it's the same in UK. You go to Donington or you go to Silverstone or something, you're going to be 3 hours sitting in a car because that's, the traffic jams you have.
Oh, definitely. I've been in the queue for 4 hours sometimes at Donington. Yeah, waiting. Yeah, but it all moves in and you all get in there in the end and it all happens.
We've got a good crowd behind us.
this is it. This is the moment. Listen to that. Mark's told us that you're allowed to do donuts. Is that right?
Maybe.
He told us, mate. He told us you can do donuts.
All right, well then I'll do some donuts.
Good lad.